So the history has come so far since when I started here in 2002, when I was actually cheering here. So I cheered here for 4 years, and we just started going to UCA Nationals my sophomore year. We were very proud with that, my old coach had to tell us, like, you're not going to go here and win nationals. Because all the other competitions we went to, we were winning nationals, but we would only be like one of 2 or 3 teams competing. Right. And she had to like really set us up for, like, you're not going to go here and win. You're not going to come home with a national championship banner. You know, not yet. We're going to get there, and we did. We did. It took us. So we won our first national championship in 2020.
So I've been around the program since, you know, I was a junior. Obviously, my sister is the head coach. She cheered here also, so it's engraved in our family at Brother Martin, for Brother Martin Cheerleading. So when I made the decision, I said, I want to spend time with my sister, be a part of this great program, be a small part of this legacy, and help the kids grow and be great individuals for the future. And I felt like I could bring a different dynamic to the coaching staff that, not that they're lacking any bit, but I could bring another dynamic to it to really elevate it to a higher level.
6, 7, 8, 1 hit, 2, 3, 4, 5, pop, 6, 7, 8. Okay, a high V on 2.
I joined Brother Martin Cheer when I was a freshman, yeah, so that was almost 10 years ago. And I cheered here for 4 years. 5 years ago when I graduated, and I went to UCF, like, oh, where'd you go? Brother Martin. And now everyone's like, oh, you went to Brother Martin. Like, it's a completely different dynamic what it was. So before, like, oh, where's that? Oh, you're an all-boys school? And now everyone, I feel like, in cheer, collegiately knows what Brother Martin is and the talent we've produced the last 5 years.
It's hard to not have an insider, not bring an insider in, because Brother Martin is, and New Orleans in general, is such a unique place when it comes to schools. And you know, you don't ask people like, where'd you go to college? It's where'd you go to school, and that means high school.
We have competitors on the team, so we butt heads a lot. We've got athletes on the team that, you know, get aggravated when they don't hit skills. One of the words that we really focused on was grace, giving the athletes grace. You need grace in athletics and life. Some days you're gonna have a good day, some days you're gonna have a bad day, and that's okay, right? You can give 100% one day, you might only be able to give 50%, but give that 50%.
Cheer, there's always more skills, you know? And I feel like, especially now in high school, it's not a ceiling anymore. And I feel like that makes the kids even want it even more. Where it's like now they're constantly in the gym, and now they're constantly working. They constantly send me videos, so. And it makes me love it more because I'm like, oh sweet, yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, you know?
Every year we would get second. I question myself as a coach. You know, I'm like, am I pushing them hard enough? Am I pushing them too hard? Do we need to have more team bonding events? Do we need to? There's just so many things where I lay in bed and I'm like, this is my fault. This is all my fault. You know, and it's never the kids. I don't ever see it as the kids' fault. It's the coach's fault, whether the kids are prepared or not. And so this year, you know, winning, it's like, okay, you get that sense of relief, like, we have an entire year where I'm not going to be beating myself up or laying in bed saying what if or whose fault was this, like, you know, why did I make that decision? So it is nice to have that year of like kind of relief, but then immediately, like literally when you're like getting the jacket, you're putting it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, now I have to do this again next year. Like now, like, okay, you start again, and then that's a lot of pressure, but the kids are just so up for it.
At the end of the day, I want to instill that they be good people, not only in college, outside of college. You know, the men become good husbands, the women become good wives, and they're just good people at the end of the day. I think all of the winning is awesome, right? And at the end of the day, that's our main goal. But another goal, a byproduct of being a part of this program is 100% being a good person and learning the fundamentals of, you know, sacrifice, teamwork, dedication, commitment. Those things will carry you very far in life.